I'm 27 and low key, I feel like I don't have anything figured out yet. Since 2020, this whole YouTube journey has been very, very good. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like ever since I started YouTube, I've had a completely different mindset. I feel better because I feel like I'm more creative. But if I'm being like completely honest, if I were to tell you guys right now if I have improved or if I have made any good milestones, I would say I haven't. And that's just me being honest. All of these conversations that I'm gonna be having with you guys are just me being completely honest, 100% transparent. I am 27. I'm about to be 28 in a couple of months. And I feel like my whole YouTube journey has just been me experimenting with different formats, different niches. But then looking back at it, it's like I haven't really made a name for myself. I'm just out here pretty much just experimenting with whatever comes to my mind, and nothing seems to stick. Now, I don't know if this is just me, or if there's any other YouTubers out there that maybe could find this relatable. But in my opinion, I feel like I'm not gaining any progress. I feel like I'm not going nowhere. And honestly, for me, that's very it's a case for me to get worried, because it's like, what am I doing? I see all of these new YouTubers thriving, creating a name for themselves, getting views, getting monetized. And I'm over here already going five years on YouTube, 6 years on YouTube, and still not monetized, still don't even have 1,000 subscribers on this new channel or 4,000 watch hours. It's really getting me to the point where it's like I need to reflect. What am I doing? What is the niche that I want to be in? What are the videos that I'm trying to create? What is the message that I want my YouTube channel to portray? So right now I'm kind of going through a phase where I'm like taking some time to reflect. I'm reflecting. I'm really just sitting down on my computer, looking at motivational videos, looking at other YouTubers, trying to take inspiration. I'm not trying to copy no one, but I'm trying to take inspiration. And I'm just looking at them and I'm like, okay, I look at their channel. I do kind of a little deep dive, a little research. I go into their channel. I try to see, okay, what is the main theme that this YouTuber has? And if I see like a theme, whether it's like gaming or commentary videos, kind of like what I'm doing right now, I look at it, I analyze their thumbnails, I analyze their titles, and I go like, okay, what is something that they have? Because another thing that we need to take into consideration when trying to build a YouTube channel is also how we brand ourselves. Branding is very important, right? You know, if you're just over here making YouTube thumbnails that are pretty much all over the place, people are never going to recognize your YouTube thumbnail. But imagine if you were to have like a consistent theme upon your thumbnails. Every time you upload a new video, people are going to see that theme and they're going to be inclined to click on it because they already associated that theme, that color, those pictures with your channel. And that is something I feel like I need to do. And that is something that I am going to work on. Because right now I feel like I am completely all over the place. This new YouTube channel right here that you're watching, Call Me Tony, I started it because my first original main channel, Antoine Fisher, if you guys want to search it up, I have over 15,000 subscribers. That was my first channel that I started back in 2020. And that was for me kind of to come into this whole YouTube journey, this whole YouTube space, and try to make a name for myself. And I was like, okay, this is my channel. What do I want to be known for? And I was doing pretty much every single niche under the sun. And I was like, okay, I'm doing gaming. And then a week later, okay, no, I'm doing reaction videos. And then a week later, I was like, no, let me do challenges with my family, with my friends. And then next week, I'll be posting YouTube shorts. And even in between those YouTube shorts, I was doing different niches. I was doing YouTube shorts about like shoe reviews. And then I'll go to Walmart and I'll try the new Pringles that came out. And then I'll go with my family and I'll do like a skit. So it was pretty much like I was everywhere. I wasn't really being consistent. And that, in my opinion, is my fault. Thinking about all of these things that I would do, all of this inconsistency is my fault. And that's just because I was just very naive when it came to all this YouTube stuff. I pretty much came into the game not knowing what to do. And a lot of people, and I agree with this, all these YouTube gurus that, tell you all these tips, all these people that are doing YouTube videos about how to grow on YouTube and how to succeed on YouTube Shorts. They pretty much tell you stick to one category, which is pretty much one niche. And that makes a lot of sense because it's something that even I look into. When I look at a new creator that I find because I liked a certain video that they did, I go on their channel and I expect to find more content about that thing that I subscribed for. Right? So imagine if I subscribe to a gaming channel with amazing, funny commentary, and I really liked it, and I click on their channel, and all of a sudden I see shoe reviews of that person. It's kind of like, am I even gonna want to click on it? Because that's not what I subscribed for. I wanted to see more commentary, funny gameplay, but instead the creator is doing more shoe reviews. So that's kind of like what I need to keep in mind of. If I want to make videos of a certain topic, I need to stay on topic. It's not really smart to go out of a niche because then you're going to pretty much confuse your YouTube audience, the YouTube algorithm. You're going to confuse it because it's not going to know who to serve it to. One day you're making burger videos, then the next day you're doing shoe videos. It's kind of like the audience is going to be confused, right? So that was what I did with my first channel. My first channel was me pretty much just doing everything. And it got to the point where I got 15,000 subscribers because I was doing like these YouTube illusion shorts where it's like I would try to get the audience to watch until the end to see if they could find the fourth hidden object. And that worked because I was getting subscribers. I was getting, 10,000 subscribers and then 11,000 subscribers, then 12, then 13, then 14, then 15,000 subscribers. And I kind of told myself, okay, I have 15,000 subscribers. That's cool. But is that what I want to be known for? Do I want to be known for illusions on YouTube Shorts? That's not really my goal. That's not really what I wanted to do. So I stopped doing those. And I feel like that's what completely messed up my YouTube algorithm or my YouTube report, when it comes to people finding my channel, because they would want to be watching the illusions, but then I'll be over here pretty much just doing like a vlog and people don't know me for my vlogs. So it kind of messed up my whole YouTube algorithm. And that's what led me to create this second channel, Call Me Tony, which is what you're watching right now. And honestly, I feel like I'm doing the same thing. I don't know what to record. I feel like I'm struggling. I don't know a niche. I don't know. I just want to create videos that bring me joy, that bring me peace. And honestly, playing video games has always been a very, very therapeutic place for me because, growing up, that's all I did. When I was little, that's all I did. I played video games coming home from school. Whenever I would go over with my cousins, I would play video games on my own passing time, just playing video games. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I want to be playing video games. I want to be reconnecting with my inner child, with my childhood. But at the same time, I want to be talking to you guys because I want these topics to be relatable to a modern audience, right? Because if I just play video games and react to myself playing the video games, it's like, okay, I could do that. But, it's not really going to gain a large audience. So right now, brainstorming and all the things that I'm doing to try to come up with my niche or the videos that I want to make, I thought to myself, and it's like, okay, let me go back to playing video games, but at the same time, let me talk about modern topics that I'm currently going through or that I want to talk about, or certain situations, or certain themes that I just want to talk about. And in doing this, I hope to connect with a group of people, with an audience that the YouTube algorithm is going to recommend these videos to. I want to connect with those people and see that if they're on the same boat as me, if all these videos could be relatable to them as well. Because I'm sure there's a lot of you guys, like I said earlier in this video, maybe there's a lot of you guys that are doing this YouTube stuff. You guys have been doing this for a couple months, but you guys just can't seem to find your rhythm or can't seem to find your niche or your audience. And those are the people that I want to be talking to. I want to be talking to them. I want to be talking to you guys, and not only that, but also about certain topics. So maybe one day I decide to give a review about, like, hey, I recently tried the new Carl's Jr. burger, and, I'm going to give you guys my opinion on all this, but I want to be doing this while talking over video game gameplay, which is pretty much what you're seeing right now. Right now, if you're seeing this, you're pretty much seeing me playing New Super Mario Brothers for the DS, and it's an online version that allows you to play with 10 players across the world, which is so fun in my opinion. So I don't really want to make this video so long. This is pretty much just like an introductory video to this new niche that I'm gonna be doing, and hopefully I keep up with it because it will allow me to just kind of like deconstruct my thoughts into these videos. And I'm just gonna try to do this for as long as I can and hopefully gain an audience. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be on the lookout for the new videos that are going to come out kind of like this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one.